I'm Dan Calhoun, and I'm at the La Tortillería corporate office on Lowry Street. My brothers and I have been working together for almost 30 years, and next year will be 30 years together, 20 years in this business. This year we celebrated 20 years of La Tortillería. The original business, which was called Grass Busters, was my younger brother Philip's. Nat and I were both in Bible college, and Philip was going to do some grass cutting, and he said, why don't we do that together? And that's what we did. Us brothers, we grew up in Mexico. Our parents were missionaries, so we had spent all of our childhood in Mexico eating tortillas, but that's all we knew. We just knew that we liked them and that we wanted to eat them, but we didn't know anything about making them.
As the economy began to grow in North Carolina and a lot of construction happening, there were a lot more Hispanics coming into the area, and then a couple of them decided to talk to us about the idea of making a tortilla. There is nobody making a tortilla quite like the one we have, or we had. We don't make them anymore. But so what we came out with was was hot off the press. It was ground. It was no preservatives. It was really good.
And we share each other's values, about the way the business should be run, the way to treat people. And much of that was passed on by our parents, even though my parents are not business people. But missionaries are almost by nature entrepreneurial, because they're out doing things by themselves and making something work far away. And so, but my parents did that with a good attitude and good cheer, and they were full of faith, and they just kind of passed that on to us.
Growing up in Mexico, we had a chance to not only learn the language, but we had a chance to learn the culture and learn to love the Hispanic people. And so I think in general, that has been a help.
I think I share their values. I share a lot of the cultural values that they share. They understand that. Otherwise, I don't think that there would be the buy-in. And it's not just me, it's my brothers as well. And that has trickled down from my parents too. We saw how they absorbed the culture. While we were trained to be ministers, people are the mission. And so there's an opportunity every day to engage people where they're at in life, walk with them, and we have that opportunity to do that every day. The Lord's provided that opportunity without leaving the parking lot.
I mean, we just open the door for any issues. If they have a problem with something, they are able to come to us for any issue, regardless of what it is. We're missionaries regardless of where we are. We don't have to be in Mexico. Mexico's come here.
I don't know how many other businesses are operated out of a faith-based motivation, but it does influence the way we do business. And I just think it's categorically true that if you do business the way God tells you to do it, you'll be successful, because it basically says treat people well, work hard, do the right thing, and you'll succeed. The golden rule, it works. We have built a team that is very integrated with our faith and with the way we want to treat our customers, and all the way down to our drivers and the salespeople. We exude that. God brought a lot of very, very good people to our business, many of whom are still here. The respect I had for them was that they put themselves to the work, they produced a good product. Even today, they're the ones that interact with our customers and our vendors. It's not me. I don't interact with my customers very much at all. I'm removed in a lot of ways from that. And I think to some degree, birds of a feather gather together, and we project that image and we attract that image, and we maintain that. So we're vigilant about who we hire, how we treat people, what message we promote to our customers and vendors and amongst ourselves.
I think what our business has given us is opportunities to open doors that maybe someone else couldn't. So anytime that we can use our influence as business owners, as whatever, our ultimate goal is not to be served necessarily, is just to serve and give where we can, and you know, anytime someone actually says, "Can you help me?" Well, I think that's our first calling.
Probably the most important thing for our growth is continuing to attract new employees and talent. And so we're in the midst now of trying to find some high-level talent for different positions. You know, as God gives opportunity for growth, we've also got to expect Him to bring the right people to do that. And so this story of all the faces you photographed and videotaped for this interview, that's the sign of God's faithfulness. He's brought a lot of very good, faithful, honest, hardworking people to work for our company, and so we're looking for more. And as those people come on board, we're able to grow. And if they don't come on board, then we're going to be stymied, just like we would be stymied if we didn't have the opportunity. You know, so company success is built on good employees, and so we're looking forward to more employees coming to join our team to grow the business, to bear the banner of the Purple Crow. That's what we're hoping for.